Today I'm going to be doing deviled eggs. I know a lot of people love them. I have, however, in the past struggled with deviled eggs. Not that they're hard to make per se, but to get the boil down right and the peeling. There's been times that I've wanted to make deviled eggs, and at the end of it I end up making egg salad because my eggs just look horrible after I peel them. My mom, I was down at my mom and dad's, and my brother was doing a barbecue, and my mom was making potato salad, and she said she had the easiest way to peel hard-boiled eggs, so I am going to try that one today, and we'll see how it works. But to get started here, you're going to want to get your eggs in a pan and cover them with about an inch or two of water. And we're just going to want to bring those to a boil. And once they start boiling, you're just going to want to go ahead and cover them and turn your heat off and let them sit anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, depending on how much you want those yolks to cook. I usually take them out at about 13, 14 minutes. But I'll kind of show you the next step after that, after I get these boiling and they've cooked. Well, so I brought the eggs to a boil, and then I just covered them and turned the heat off. It's been about 13 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead, and I just got some cold water here, and we're just gonna take them out and let them cool off in the water for a little bit. Just until you can handle them. They're pretty hot coming out of the water. So we're just gonna go ahead, scoop them in the cold water. And then I'm gonna go ahead after these cool down a little bit and try my mom's hack, trick, whatever you wanna call it, and see if it works. And I'm really hoping it'll work. We've got a few people ducking in and out tomorrow, and I'd love to be able to have some nice deviled eggs for them. If you put your eggs in here, depending on how many you're doing and this water gets pretty warm, you can go ahead and switch it out and cool them down one more time. You just want them cool enough so that you can handle them. And I'll catch up with you once the eggs have cooled down. We're back. The eggs are now cool enough to handle. I did change the water out once, but they're cool enough to handle. So I will just say, maybe I'm a late one to this game. Maybe you all already know this, but I've tried everything. I've been told, smash it all the way around in little pieces and it'll come off. Has not worked for me. I pulled big pieces of the egg out. Older eggs, nope, didn't work. Adding baking soda while you're boiling them, didn't work. Vinegar, didn't work. So my mom says this is what you need, and we're gonna try it out. She just want a little stream of cool water, and I do have a little strainer down here. I'm not just throwing my eggshells in the sink. And she says, you just give it that first peel. You grab a hold of that membrane. And you just run it under. Oh my God, it's working. You run it underwater. Oh my gosh. And like I said, maybe you all already know this, but I have struggled for years. And I was wondering if the company tomorrow was going to get egg salad or if they were going to get deviled eggs. Okay, just in case that's a fluke, I'm going to try this again. That seemed too easy. Oh, this is crazy. That is absolutely amazing. Well, I will definitely, hopefully you like deviled eggs, Mike, because I will definitely be making more deviled eggs than I will egg salad in the future. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
No deviled eggs for me. I want salami sandwiches.
That's tomorrow too. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. I've never, ever had luck like this. They're just coming right off there.
Yeah, that is a nice little trick.
Wow. Well, I'm going to get the rest of these peeled, and I'll kind of show you the next step. But this is absolutely crazy. Beautiful, beautiful eggs. That's crazy.
Yeah, those make some nice presentation for the Thanksgiving company.
Well, hang in there. Let me get the rest of these peeled, and we'll show you the next step. I got all the eggs peeled. They all peeled wonderfully. I think I only lost half an egg, and that's because there was one where the yolk was a little close to the side there and it ripped, so I let Mike keep that one. But the rest of them,
1.5 eggs.
the rest of them, they came out perfect. So after I got them peeled, you just cut them in half. I've seen some hacks on that, but this doesn't bother me at all. So I just cut them in half. And you get them in the bowl. And I know you can use a masher or whatever, but these are pretty light and fluffy the way that I boil them up. So I just kind of use a fork and just kind of break them up a little bit. I already did that with the rest of the eggs, so you don't have to hang in there that long to watch me. So I just get them to about there. And I like to keep mine simple. I'm sure there's a lot of people that might, add a lot more to their eggs. I like to just keep my deviled eggs pretty simple. We've got the yolks, and now go ahead and you can use mayo or like a Miracle Whip or a dressing, I guess like Miracle Whip or whatever. I do prefer the dressing, the salad dressing or the whip dressing. And these, I like that little bit of tang that it gives them. Egg yolks are pretty mild, so. But if you prefer just more of a mayo, you can do that. So I just add a little bit. There really isn't measurements to it. You're just going to want to kind of blend it up until you kind of like the fluffiness of it. I also do like to add just a little bit of yellow mustard to it. And that's about all that I add to mine during the mixing process. And you're just going to want to kind of use your fork and just kind of mix that in there until you kind of get the consistency that you want. That was amazing. I think I peeled, 15 eggs in record time? Yeah, I think it was 15 eggs in record time. That was pretty cool. Thanks, Mom. Like I said, maybe I'm late coming to that one. All of you guys already know that. This is stuff that you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. If you know anybody that might benefit from this video, feel free to share. If you got any questions, or even if it's something else like, hey, do you have a good way to do this? Or do you know how to, do that? Absolutely reach out and I will do the best that I can for you.
Joe's whipping that together. And just a quick disclaimer, I know she's got a lot going on preparing for Thanksgiving, and something she might have forgot. We're not affiliated or endorsing any of these products we're using, except for the chicken eggs.
Yeah.
You get them for $1. Oh.
You're a dork, $1.
Buck.
So that's kind of what we're looking for here. I'm just going to finish mixing that in there. You can definitely, if you like yours smoother or whatever, you can take it further. I'm completely happy with this. I don't think Mike's going to mind, or anybody we got coming over tomorrow is going to mind.
No, I'll be eating salami.
Hey, these are hors d'oeuvres for tomorrow while you're waiting for the turkey. But you can use like an icing bag and like a frosting tip. I'm not going to get all that fancy. I just go ahead and I just take 2 spoons and I just kind of plop it right down in there. Just going to get a few of them done here. Yeah, they might not be beautiful, but they are tasty. And then I just like to, on about half the tray, I'll sprinkle a little paprika over about half the eggs. And then a little dill weed maybe on top of the other eggs. And it's really good. I absolutely love that one. That's my favorite. That's why I got to do a little bit of that. Just a little sprinkle over the top after you get these filled up. I'm going to go ahead and finish these. I'll just kind of show you the little end result there. Thank you for sticking around. And I'll be right back. And there you go. That's going to be the finished product. I did about half of them with the dill weed, about half with the paprika. And I'm just going to store these in the fridge overnight. I'm going to use these as part of the hors d'oeuvres tomorrow with the meat and cheese tray and all them type of goodies. So this has got a cover on it, so I figured this would be easiest to store. Tomorrow then I'll set them out on here so people will be able to get to them a little easier than picking around in a full pan. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.